All right, folks, here it is. It's the culmination of a few dozen hours worth of work. A lawnmower, power wheels, a push mower, and one goofy kid. It is the Powered Wheels Jeep. It's my new name for these things, Powered Wheels Jeep. But this thing runs along pretty good. Like I say, I didn't want it to be super fast, and it's not. The steering works pretty good. The drive system right now is on the handle. We've actually, So anyways, back at her. We got her started again. He was a little too rambunctious on it there. But it runs, it drives, it moves. As you can see by the front bumper, I got to put a mount underneath that, but no big deal. But the body's about 90% mounted. Everything's pretty good. And it works. But definitely need a few screws in the body and a mount underneath the front bumper. And I still got to tinker with the handle a little bit. It's not going 100%. It'll actually go faster than this, but the handle's not pulling it all the way. But it works pretty good. Goes just about as fast as I wanted it to. Nice responsible level that the kids can actually handle. But I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? You guys think it's pretty cool or what? Let's see if he makes it back around. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's cool. Look at it. Look at the stance. The stance. See if you can do a wheelie. Yeah, still got to tinker with the handle. It works, but it's not working like it could. I got to fiddle with the springs a little bit and fiddle with the cable. I might actually have to step up and get like a dirt bike size cable for it, so it's a little tougher, but okay, stop.
First flip.
What?
First flip.
A little high. Could use a wheelie bar. Point it at me. Point it at me. Could use a wheelie bar. Could use a wheelie bar. Roll cage back together.
Somewhat of a roll cage.
This is that thing back there. Start pushing it back.
So, out of whack. Goes plenty fast enough, really. And it can go faster, but it's the working out throttle issues. So anyways, there it is, pretty much almost done. We took her for a good romp. We wiped it out at least once and almost 3 times, and it got pretty interesting 4 or 5 times, but it works good. It works really good. The only complaint at the moment is we're still trying to figure out a good system for the hydrostat to control it. Without the body on, when I had the pedal in, the pedal worked really good. It worked excellent for controlling it because it's the pedal that was meant to be with it. But with the body on, it was really hard to get your foot on the pedal, pardon me, and it's kind of a tricky ordeal to move the pedal further forward. So, because right here is my column for the steering bracket, here's where I had the pedal. It worked really well there, but only without the body there because I had more room for my foot, and even with my son trying to put his foot in there, it wants to push the pedal too far forward, but it wasn't really working out like I'd wanted it to. I want to try to move up the pedal some, but I haven't figured out how yet. But what we had done was we put the cable on here to the brake handle, and it does move it, and you can see it moves it fairly well, but it doesn't get me all the way to full speed, and it's really kind of catankery. It works, but it's not good really. So as you've seen in the video though, the steering works awesome. No problems there, good, real nice, clean, sharp turns. Don't get really backed up into corners or nothing. The differential is still open in this thing, so it still turns really nice. Works great that way. I actually, once you're riding it, actually fit in it pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I still got to make, I want to make a front bumper that incorporates a mount for this, and do that. And then one of the things we do need to do is we're going to paint it. Now of course we're just going to paint the frame and everything that's underneath of it black, but we will be painting the body eventually, and maybe we'll do a poll on what kind of paint job everybody thinks we should do on this thing. But we're going to take one more attempt at finalizing the drive system as far as how we're operating it. I want to try to go back to a pedal. We'll see how it works out. We're going to try to make it work and get it in there somehow, but move it up further so that it's in the right spot, and have it so that we can get full speed out of it. And with the cable is so stiff, and it's kind of a cheap cable, but it's really slow moving, so even when you like jerk on it, it's really hard to get that good action out of it where you get the wheelies and stuff like that. So it was working, it's kind of good, but it's not great. So anyways, I'm going to quit babbling on about the throttle kind of dealy, but like I say, a couple more mounts. I got to finalize this body mount. Needs a little spacer in the front, and it's something for the front bumper. But other than that, some paint, and away we go. So that's it. Make sure you smash the like button if you like it, and you know, comments if you got some ideas that you think might work a little better for something. But so far I think it's worked out really well. Once I get everything finalized, I'll do a good video of like an overview of the whole thing, where everything is and how it worked out. So but anyways, worked out pretty good. Like I say, we're going to finalize that other piece, and other than that, we're good. So we'll catch you next time.